Hi, Michael Tias here from JNW Shopping Mart, inviting you to try out our new online shopping sensation, jnwshopping.com. Our online versions allow you to shop from the convenience of your cell phone. Our online store allows you to shop for all your groceries, frozen products, beauty supplies, pet supplies, kitchen supplies, wines, and so much more. We at JNW Shopping Mart have made shopping easier for you. Visit us at jnwshopping.com.
As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to affect
And welcome back to Open Your Eyes on a Friday morning. We're having a lot of fun here in the studio. Yes, we are. And speaking of fun, we'll be joining one of our fun segments and fun person. And that's none other than Jordan Ramclam, Travelers Cocktails. Jordan, morning, buddy.
Morning, John. Morning, Marlene. Morning, Belize.
Oh, it's not the same when you're not here, Jordan.
Yeah.
But this is an acceptable distance, I guess, under the current circumstances.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
All right. So, buddy, we know that it's a tough time. We know that things are tough, and everybody is just trying to get the feel back of how it was before we got into the pandemic. We know that you've got some drinks. Tell us, what will you be making for us? I hope no coronavirus drink.
Yes, we're going to be making two easy, delicious drinks that you can do at home. Sip in your backyard since you can't go out. Remember, stay home and party, social distance, keep it under 10,
right.
and drink some travelers.
All right. So the first one is?
with the Contagious Dollar using Fiesta rum, 2 ounces of Fiesta rum.
Oh.
Then we're gonna be using ½ ounce of coconut rum, which we're gonna be shaking. Some blue curacao, like about ½ ounce. Like 3 splashes of grenadine. Some raw lime.
I don't want to cook lime in mine.
You're going to be amazed when you see the color coming out of this. We're going to shake this. Pour it on top.
Yeah.
A lime wheel. And we're going to top it off with pineapple juice and Sprite.
What?
This is fresh pineapple juice. Pineapple is going cheap at the market. It's about $2 for one.
All right.
So we're using fresh pineapple. We blended a portion to get the juice. The next we diced up for the other drink. Using foxtail straws. Pour this in Marc Jacobs Hopkins. All local.
What's the name of that drink?
Contagious Dollar. What we're gonna add for more. It's really nice.
Look at that color indeed.
All right.
The second drink we're going to be making is a tropical sangria or Belizean sangria.
All right.
Local fruit. We had these fruits overnight in the cooler, sitting in some 5-year-old premium aged brandy. This is the best brandy bottle. Harry brandy or 3-star brandy.
Yeah.
So we're going to be, in here we have the same pineapple that we diced up, some lime, orange, a few pieces of cherries that I had. So we're going to be putting some in the glass. And the reason I have it chill is because you don't want ice in this drink because ice is going to dilute it.
Yeah.
Since it's going to sip and it's going to be sitting down for a while. Now let me get some of that nice brandy in it. More juice again, fresh orange juice. We're going to be using like an ounce in each glass. Same as the pineapple. An ounce. Top it off with Traveler's Blackberry wine. We're not adding any sweetener to this because the natural pineapple juice is sweet and blackberry wine is sweet, orange juice is sweet.
Yeah.
And
Also,
as
you can top
simple
this
as
off.
that.
Also, you can top this off with some Sprite for those who want the bubbling effect in their mouth.
Yeah.
And even though it has a lot of mixed aroma coming out of it already, you can also use some fresh mint. Just slap the mint in your and stuck it in to give it a different aroma.
Yeah.
And there you have it, Belize 2 easy drink using our local products that you can do at home. Very tasty, very crafty. Look for us for our Father's Day sale here at Travelers Liquors, where we're going to be having great deals and also for our Founders Special. Remember also tomorrow we're open from 9 in the morning until 4 p.m. $12 special, dollar, Fiesta rum.
What? It's on, buddy. It's on.
Well, you know, everybody has to be their own bartender now, and you made some real fancy looking drinks.
Correct, just mix until you find the right blender, the right chaser that goes well with your choice of rum. And stay home, Belize, stay safe. Remember, drink responsibly. If you're gonna drink, keep travelers in mind.
All right. I'll tell you what, before you go, I don't want you to look too comfortable. You look too comfortable behind that bar rather than in the studio.
I wish I was over there to give you guys some early morning drinks.
This crew misses you terribly, and I'm sure they're gonna send somebody over for that sample.
All right, Jordan. Thank you so very much, buddy. Thank you.
And the details of that sale once again?
Support us and continue supporting us.
Yeah. Tell us the details of the sale once again.
Sorry?
Tell us the details of the sale.
Okay. For this entire week, we had the Fiesta going for $12. We're going to be open today from now until 4:30. Tomorrow from 9 until 4. That's the last chance for the Fiesta at $12 a bottle. After that, we're going to be having our Father's Day special where we're going to be featuring some cool stuff at really low discounted rates, and our Founders Day special coming up after that. But beside that, remember, Belize, we also have sanitizers if you're interested. It's really good, efficient, and effective because it's 77% alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah. That is not a mixer, it's a hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
I hope we say it because you never know, right? But thank you, Jordan.
Oh my God.
All right. Take care and stay safe.
Sure.
All right.
All right. So after mixing up so we had some good music.
Yeah.
We had some good drinks. And coming up shortly, we'll be having some a good conversation about an art competition coming up. So you want to stay with us because it is a fun Friday. This is OIE. We'll take the break. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. It is a fun Friday. We're having fun. We had some music, we had some drinks, and now we're about to have a conversation about an art competition coming up. In with us, Karen Jacobs. She is the liaison officer for the Child Development Foundation. Karen, good morning.
Good morning to you.
And how are you today?
I'm fine, a little bit nervous, but I'm
Well, you're just going to tell us all about what you guys do and what you're hoping to achieve. Let's talk about the relationship between the Child Development Foundation and the refugee population. You guys have been doing some work there.
ready. CDF has partnered with IOM to create a information hub in Belmopan. That's where our office is, CDF office is. The main purpose is that is to provide information for migrants here in Belize as well as migrants in different other countries, for example, Belize and in the United States. So it's mainly purpose for people who want to know about the immigration information and what is the process, or for example, it could be custody battles or whatever it may be. That's what CDF is here to do basically.
Yeah. And so, how do you explain, especially for people watching, why these populations are vulnerable and why you have this program set up to help take care of their needs?
Well, one of the main reasons why migrants are vulnerable, especially those who are in countries that are irregular, meaning that they don't have their proper documents to be in a country, is because especially for women and children, those people are most vulnerable to human trafficking or exploitation. So we really focused on bringing to people the positive side to it. That we really, when those type of people are here, when migrants are here, we want them to feel welcome and not be afraid to ask questions and ask and seek for help. So that's one of the main reasons why we have information hub like that, for where migrants are being able to feel comfortable to ask the questions and get their proper documents if they have entered in the country illegally. So we're really here just to help.
So when you don't have that legal status, then if something happens to you, you're less likely to report it. If something happens to your children, you're less likely to report it, right?
Right, that's exactly right. Like we have a lot of cases whereby we have mothers that are probably from Guatemala or Honduras, where their child is a Belizean, have been born in Belize, but because they don't have a status here, they're afraid to go and register their child because they might be sent back in their minds. So that's one of the main things. The migrants are afraid to seek for help. They are scared of being sent back to where they came from.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think one of the first assumptions people always make is that, that people come here seeking economic opportunities. In other words, they want a job or they want to make money. Sometimes that is true, but it can be for a lot of the times a very tough situation for them back home. You're looking at serious crimes, threat to life, threat to kidnapping. Tell us about why, some of the reasons you hear as to why people may just uproot their lives and move to Belize.
Well, that's one of the reasons why we actually do this, is because we really want to put out there that migration isn't something negative. Migration is something positive. It could really impact our country, because as we all know that Belize is a melting pot of different diverse cultures. So when you have a migrant moving here, they usually bring their cultures and different things. People would often move because their family is moving, so a child would have to come with their family. Moving because of different gangs or negative things in their environment happening.
Yeah.
Also, reasons why migrants would move is for education, of course. The same way we as Belizeans would move to the United States for jobs or education purposes and go to study. That's the same reason why people come here to Belize, even though it might not seem that way.
I'm thinking about it, and you mentioned something that's very dear to us, meaning that we've got a lot of Belizeans who actually try to move out of Belize or go to the United States to try and make a better life for themselves. I don't think anybody moved because they just want to be there. They need a better life. Are we seeing a rise of these migrants in our country? What are we seeing?
Well, there's not really a lot of surveys or stuff being done to see that as of yet. We're still working on that. But from the interviews that I have connected, there's a lot of people here that don't seek for help. So that's one of the reasons why there isn't a lot of paper trail to see that. But there is a lot so far that have reached out to CDF. We've done plenty of interviews with people just seeking for help.
Yeah.
Have you like sitting down in those interviews? I'm sure one of these questions would be, why Belize? What's the response?
Well, why Belize? We fail to realize that Belize has a lot to really offer people. It's just sometimes we don't take advantage of that. But people coming from a country whereby there's gun-related violence, their families in danger, Belize is it's a peaceful place for them, a place to get away,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in your work with the Child Development Foundation and your partnership with IOM, you are actually trying to do an awareness activity, and it's an art competition. Tell us about that.
Mm-hmm.
So CDF and IOM has partnered for this art competition. It's for school-age children between the ages of 10 to 14. You could either do a drawing or a painting. And the painting should depict one benefit of control and orderly migration. So we're going to choose out of all our submissions, 12 participants to be featured in a calendar at the ending of the year. So basically everybody is a winner, everybody will receive a prize. Our cash prizes will be for first place, second place, and third place. First place will receive a cash prize of $500 and second place will receive a cash prize of $300. And third place will receive a cash prize of $200. The list of participants for 4 to 12 place will all receive a school bag filled with school supplies. So it's a really great competition. Everybody really wins. So yeah.
Oh. Wow. So you said just school-age children. So any form of art will be appreciated. It's just once it depicts the theme that you have selected.
Yes, exactly. So like I said, it could be just a painting, it could be a picture, it could also be a drawing. It is also important to note that when you have your artwork, you also have to write a short paragraph explaining your artwork. So what is your benefit of control and organized migration?
And again, primary school children who can take part, and where can they or should they send their entry?
Yeah, how do they get it in?
Yeah, so we have two mediums that you could send in your submission. It could be through CDF's email, which is cdfbelize@mymail.com, or it could also be through our Facebook page, which is CDF Belize.
And so you want people to take a picture of the artwork. You don't. They can't send in the actual artwork.
Right, so it's going to be only the picture with your artwork being submitted along with several different things, which is your full name, your contact, your age, as well as your short paragraph explaining your artwork.
So what's the deadline? Well, how much time do people have to put together this piece?
Well, we've sent out our post. Our post has been up for about 2 weeks now. So our deadline is today, May 29 at 5 p.m. So if you really want to participate, you still have more time. You could still have up until 5 p.m. today.
Yeah, and I tell you what, while we've got a lot of parents who are still at home, they're trying to help their children, and this money could come a long way. Yeah. What are you looking for? What will be the judging points for this artwork?
The judging points would really be the creativity and the meaning behind your artwork. You know, with art, you can really express yourself. You could really see the feelings and emotion behind the artwork. So just the creativity and how you bring together your artwork and your writing is really what we're looking for.
Beautiful.
So anybody could win, and really anybody could win.
All right. And the age cap, because we say primary school age. So John, not you, right?
Yeah. Half of the calendar, a long, long time.
Is there an age cap? Is it 18, 17?
It's
12?
ages 10 to 14.
10 to 14.
All right.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right. It sounds good. Anything anything else you'd like to share with us? Did we miss anything?
Well, the size of it.
Ah.
We have a criteria, so you have to be, like we said, ages 10 to 14. The size of your artwork has to be 8.5 by 11 inches or 12 by 18 inches landscape. So it has to be a good size. We have to be able to really see your artwork. And yeah, that's about it. I just really want to emphasize that it's really a good opportunity to express yourself. Even if you're not the 12 participants being chosen, it's really a way to express yourself. And it really gives you a time to spend with your family and really think about the issues that we're facing now in the East.
So again, what's the theme?
We don't have a specific theme, but we're focusing on safe, orderly migration. So the benefits of that.
Safe, orderly migration.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people looking forward to this. Like we mentioned, that first, second, third place. And for everybody who take part, like you mentioned, there's no specific person that you're not going to get anything. It's a rewarding feeling for anybody who would submit, right?
Right. Yeah. Most definitely, everybody is a winner. Everybody art is important to us. But we really want to show off the 12 best artwork. So, yeah.
And how do people get more information? So parents who want to kind of teach their children about what migration is so that they can put together the artwork, can they get it on CDF's website or Facebook page?
Oftentimes we post a lot of information on migration on our Facebook page. So you could go ahead on our Facebook page, which is CDF Police, and you'll find all the information. If you want further information, you could either contact us through our Facebook or email. Like I said, it's cdfpolice@ymail.com, or contact us through our phone number, which is 615-7010.
All right.
Well,
Thank you so much for telling us all about it. I think definitely parents can consider sitting down with their children today, get that artwork in by 5 p.m., and have the possibility of winning some great prizes.
Yeah, thank you as well for having me.
All right. Do take care.
Thank you.
Wow, what a conversation. You know what? One of the things that strikes out to me is that she is right. There are a lot of Belizeans right now who, that's their focus. They want to make a better life for themselves, make some more money, and so they'll migrate to other places. But if you know that you need to speak to somebody, there are surely agents out there that you could speak to and try to get your life on track the best possible way.
Yeah, that's right. Just remember the deadline for that art competition is today at 5 p.m. But there's enough time, if you want to get the kids involved. You can go to CDF Belize Facebook page, get some information on migration, explain it to the kids, let them do their artwork and submit it. You're looking at cash prizes, and everyone who participates will be able to get something as well. So
and they want to show off those submissions. So let's try to make something of it up until 5 o'clock this evening. I'm sure you could make something happen, man. Between 10 and 14 years old, right? All right. So I'll tell you what, it was an easy and smooth Friday. I think we've got a final break, and when we come back, we will be wrapping things up.
In these challenging
And welcome back, just like that, just like that. Hey, Mar, we had a wonderful Friday. I'll tell you what, we got things kick-started with a wonderful conversation and a video launch with Denise Castillo, acoustic version of Moving On. Oh my gosh, that was good.
She and a group of other talented
Belizean
Belizeans
artists.
put together what is a beautiful music video. We do encourage you to show your support. Go to her Facebook page, go to her YouTube page, follow, like, share it, and really, I think, show your appreciation for the gift that they share with us.
Definitely.
We also saw a little bit of flashback as Super G and back to the party days. Don't worry, you can still party at home, you know, whether you're alone with a small group. But you know, there are restrictions about going out, so everybody's getting innovative as well.
Definitely.
And
yeah, we strike things up with Jordan, Rum Clum, and the folks at Travelers Cocktail. I'll tell you what, these are not normal times, but sometimes you just need to ease your mind. You just need to relax. Of course, they advise for you to drink responsibly. He did 2 wonderful drinks for us,
I know.
and they've got some specials going on today and this weekend as well. They'll be having some wonderful items there, some wonderful deals actually. So you want to go on out and take advantage.
That's right. And do remember that there is an art competition ongoing. The deadline is today. It's being done by IOM and CDF. They are doing an art competition asking children between 10 and 14 to put together a piece depicting orderly and safe migration.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some great cash prizes involved, parents. That's a great incentive to kind of sit with the kids and get the artwork done. But it is also an opportunity to teach them and help them understand more what migration is and, you know, all that comes along with that. You can access information about that online, IOM or CDF on their Facebook page or their websites. You can be able to get information to help you.
Deadline for that submission is today at 5 o'clock this evening. You've got to be between 10 and 14 years old. Parents, you're there with the children. First, second, and third prize. It's some cash prizes. You don't want to miss out on that. So if you know that you're artistic, if you know that you could put something together, compile something, you do so, take a picture of it, and you send it to them. All right? And we also want to say a big thank you to J&W Shopping Mart. As you know, you can shop with them online. They'll get your groceries to you. They presented us today with Dr. Binox and Kids Time. And the hurricane season is around the corner. It's starting this coming Monday. And Dr. Binox actually taught the children about weather formations.
Yeah.
So very important for you to learn. Make sure that you've got your hurricane preparedness plan in place. This weekend is forecasted to be a wet one. If you're in low-lying areas, you want to make sure that you take heed of this weekend's flood watch. We don't want for anything to happen. We want to make sure that you're with your family and you are safe. But we've got to go.
That's right.
Any questions? Any concerns? Drop us a line at oye@channel5belize.com.
You can also drop me a line at marlene_oye@channel5belize.com. Find us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ.
Or you can find us on Instagram at OYEBelize.
And remember to tune in Monday morning at 6:30 when you open your eyes.
To start your morning right. As per usual, keep your eyes, your mind.
And your hearts open. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your day and weekend, Belize.
I like what song though.
I don't wanna leave, but I know that I deserve better. Said I need a new man in my life, treating me better. Tell your girl I'm getting over you. Him go home late, me no have a clue. Must they find some other guy for screw? It's whatever, go ahead and do you. I feel leave and go out. Yeah. Another girl you prefer. Yeah. Dangerous thing when you love someone who loves somebody else. Take me some time and I must move on and going on by myself. Because I'm tired of the crying and the sleepless night. Are you coming over? Are you Said I need a new man in my life, treating me better.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.